Skolombo, Agbero, Lakasera girls, and all other sorts of names people give to young children that are on the streets just because they have been labeled as a witch or a thief or just being stubborn. Anyways, I would have been like that, but God saved me. This is my story. 10 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, but I was in my primary school and I had this auntie who she was into going to prayer houses, but my mom never went to such places, and that was my first time going to a tarry night in quote.
Really?
Right, so when I went there, I didn't know what was going on. I was sleeping because I was tired. I slept off. When I woke up, my auntie was on the floor. She was rolling, and I was like, what's going on? So I went to the door and I was pushing. I wanted to go out and call my mom. I didn't know where I was. As a matter of fact, I didn't know the direction from that place to my house, but I just wanted to go out. It was around 12 a.m. or yeah, it was midnight. So the man held me and said, I am a witch. That is why I want to run out of the church. Meanwhile, I have no idea what was going on. I just wanted to go call someone to help my auntie. They helped me, kept me in the middle of the church, more like the altar of the church. They asked me to vomit, and I was like, what am I vomiting? Why am I vomiting? So I kept on, nothing was coming out. I didn't want anyone to beat me. I said, okay, I'm a witch. I'll vomit. The only thing I got out of my throat was my saliva. So he got annoyed, and then he took his buried his four fingers into my throat and asked me to vomit the witchcraft.
That's a bit weird.
And the other lady buried her four fingers down my throat again, and they were asking me to vomit. What am I saying in essence? These people did not just stop there. They went as far as telling my auntie to go tell my father that I am a witch. And in Nigeria, most children that you see on the street, they are out there as a result of fake pastors labeling them as a witch. What is a spiritual person? But it wasn't. My happiness is that he was understanding. So he took me to the church. I went there. I was so excited to see the man again. I didn't know this man he wanted to kill me. I went there to see the man, and then the man started telling my father. As at that time, I was really brilliant. I am still brilliant. The man told my father that I am a witch, and that is why the people are playing with my knowledge. That's why I am not sensible. So my dad was like,
wait, what are you talking about?
father should bring 20,000 naira at then, which is like 200,000 naira now, if we are not mistaken. 20,000 naira, 50,000 naira, drinks, drinks and biscuits. So to deliver me from the spirit of witchcraft.
Upon Mount Zion there shall be deliverance. I cover myself with the blood of Jesus Christ.
Hey, children of God. So my father stood up and told him, okay, no problem. He's coming back. He left. On the road, he called my auntie, called me to the other side, and told me, the next time I see you go over to that church again, that will be the day you leave my house. Okay, so this is not me. This is how the story ended, because after that one, I left that place. I went to my house. My auntie never went there again. I heard some stories about the pastor later on. He was apprehended as being a fake one, or whatever. This is not a fictional story or make believe. These things happen due to false accusation or wrong actions taken by their parents. Please save the future of a child today. If you know who these things happen to, if you know a child who has gone through such phase, please help and report to the necessary authorities. Or you can also be of help and take up the child. Thank you.